Check, test 1, 2.
Yes, it works. Okay, so if you're ready, then we are ready. I'm starting the clock. You've got 3 minutes for your pitch. Good luck.
Thank you. Hello, my name is Diana and I'm a proud co-founder of Alumnio. As we all know, there is a need to preserve the environment for future generations, and Europe is already taking an action by implementing the Green Deal, which will result in lowering the carbon footprint by 2030. Did you know that by that time, 30% of global passenger vehicles will be electrical? We are improving the efficiency of 120 billion euros electric vehicles market. This is a very bold statement from our side, but I invite you to take a closer look with me. If we imagine ourselves being an engineer within the industry, we experience time pressure to either quickly find or develop a solution for weight reduction by not compensating for safety and range issues of the vehicles. Note, we cannot simply replace a material with lighter one, since there is a trade-off between weight and strength. Here is where Alumnio steps in. We developed a novel lightweight aluminum alloy, which is 20% lighter than the supreme commercial alloy available on the market. Lightweight directly contributes to cleaner mobility by making transportation units lighter. This will result in improved range of the vehicles as well as shortening the braking distance. Our competitive advantage is in the improvement of the ratio between weight and strength. This is nicely showcased on our case study on recreational vehicle market. In the comparison are included our Alumnio alloy and commercially most used alloys series 6 and 7000. We see that our solution saves 39% of funds while decreasing the weight by nearly 59%. Regarding our business model will be licensing. Sorry about that, this PowerPoint isn't as we were preparing for, I'm so sorry. But regarding our business model, we will be giving out licenses about the recipe and know-how to casting foundries in Europe and then globally. Aluminium is used in a wide range of applications such as automotive, aerospace, maritime, and others. Our beachhead market will therefore be automotive wheels producers. This is about our business model. As we see, as I previously mentioned, we will be giving out licenses to recipes and know-how to high-pressure die casting foundries. At this moment, we are in the patent preparation stage. We are also in active discussions for pilot projects with Maxion Wheels and RX Defense. We are a part of Toyota Accelerator and we successfully finished EIT raw material program, so EIT raw material program. We are seeking an investment of 750,000 euros. And finally, the best part of our presentation, which is our team. We possess the knowledge of business, financial, as well as technology. The professor from the research team actively participated in the development of novel aluminum alloys for Audi A6 and Airbus 320. With that said, we are the first generation to be aware of the climate issues, but we are actually the last one to solve it. Thank you for your attention. Sorry for technical difficulties, and you are kindly invited to ask us some questions.
Thank you so much. We didn't notice any, but sorry if the presentation is not right. But you did great. So now we are in the Q&A. So are there any questions from our judges? Your microphones are right in front of you. You can just, I'll pause the time, don't worry. And you can turn it on by going up. Yes? Okay.
No.
It should work.
Hello? Yeah. Hi, thanks for your presentation, very interesting. So what are the critical challenges as you scale up your technology? I assume now it's in lab conditions, so as you want to scale it up to larger extent.
So because we are in B2B, we need to go through lots of processes. So first proof of concept, then a pilot project, and afterwards a license, which could be around on average 8 to 9 months to successfully sign a license agreement. But which is also a good thing of these stages is that we can charge for every stage of the development so far.
Okay, yes, please go ahead, Michał.
1, 2, 1, 2. Okay, thank you for your presentation. Wanted to ask you, like, who makes the decision to use your material? Like the foundry needs to buy, like receive the license, but they also have to have some order for this specific product. So who makes the decision and how you want to provide the demand for your material?
Yeah, absolutely. So, as I firstly mentioned, we are focusing on electric vehicles. So basically the firms which are producing the electric vehicles or transportation units in general. So we are focusing on them, while at the same time, so when we, when we get them, they are also involving us into their distribution channel, which is where there is the foundry. So basically we are targeting them and then incorporating into their network. But we can also directly focusing on the foundries, but it will be more productive to focus on the electric vehicles producers.
Okay, thank you. So just so I make sure I understand. So you need to persuade, the car manufacturer to prepare a draft of a car that is using your material first. That's your biggest selling point mainly, right?
Yes, because foundries do what they are told to do by the car makers.
I would like to emphasize that they don't have to design completely new car. They can, there is always a potential to improve the materials. So basically they can have the design. They don't have to design the whole new product. They can just simply replace the materials. Yeah.
Got 1 minute to go. Any other questions?
Cool. Yeah. Thank you so much for your presentation. I also have one question. So you came up with this new technology. So basically, your business model is really dependent on your IP and the research you've done. So I'm wondering. I think on your slide you said you're filing for a patent. So what happens if this patent doesn't come through? So basically, if you don't get the full ownership of your technology, can you still sell this as a licensing agreement to car manufacturers, or how does it work?
Yeah, so the patent, okay, first to tell that patent will be in 1 month, and we did the research, the patent lawyer did the research, so it's patentable. But if it's not recognized, we could keep it as a trade secret or something like that.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. We've got 5 seconds, so I don't think there's time for any more questions. Thank you so much. All right. That was Alumnio, and now let's move on.